What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here and welcome to my latest 3-star Clash of Clans video, and I'm going to explain to you guys why dragons in the CC mean nothing. The amount of people that comment when they watch a BoWitch attack saying that if there was a dragon in the CC the strategy wouldn't work, the base wouldn't have got 3-starred, that is not correct, guys, and I'm going to show you why that is today. This attack, you guys have seen me 3-star it previously, just a couple of wars ago. Obviously it must be an internet base, it must be out there because I showed you how and why I 3-starred it in this video. Go check it out, guys. I'll link it up in the top right. I'm not going to get into the depth of why I chose this strategy against the base in this video, just the little alterations that I made to make it a 3-star since there is a dragon in the CC. Now it might be, guys, that you do use a different strategy altogether. Any replays that you see where there isn't a dragon in the CC, there's obviously a reason we've attacked it the way we have. You can't expect that if the CC troops were different, you wouldn't change anything. Obviously you do. If you do want to join us at Red Elite, Discord link is on the screen there right now. But basically how I altered this very slightly, and I sat and scouted and wondered about this for a long time, because often you need 2 poison spells, or you know, you can change things up. But basically what I decided is to keep everything exactly the same, drop a single witch and take 3 wizards. As your bowlers and witches come through, the witches can shoot up at the dragon, so that's fine. You also have the poison, but it doesn't quite go down quick enough, so a few wizards is all what is needed. That's it. It is as simple as that. But you still need to protect the bowlers as the dragon is shooting at them. So there's the poison spell right on the dragon. I prioritized the 2 heal spells to help the bowlers through this initial phase, and the Grand Warden's ability. We needed the wizards to get in there to get the dragon down. I waited until the funnel was completely set, the bowlers were in and tanking for the defenses before I brought the wizards in, and you can see how vital they were there in taking it down. And that's it, guys. Dragon is down. So anyone that replies and says dragon in the CC would have wrecked bowlers, there you go. It's as simple as that. It really is, guys. Bowlers under rage are too quick for them. You just need to think of a way of taking it down. Often I will take 2 poisons, but in this base I knew I'd 3-starred it before with 2 heal, 2 rage and 2 jump, so I just felt like altering the plan too much would have changed things. All I did was take them wizards. I actually, in my other video, I used a balloon for this Tesla over here, but knowing that my other strategy when I did it floored the base easily, I didn't even take it. I decided to drop them, concentrate on the wizards to get that down, and that is it, guys. I hope that has helped you. We'll move on to some other attacks. We have an amazing Town Hall 11 Lava Loon right now by one of our other players at Red Elite. Gets a little bit hairy at the end there with the queen going down. Skeletons just didn't quite distract that Inferno Tower as intended, but it really didn't matter. Got through, got the job done, and that is all that matters. Let's move up to that other 3-star. Here it is with Toki taking down the base. I'm a massive fan of Lava Loon. I'm trying my best to improve my skills at it because I really struggle with the balloon deployment. Mouthful there, guys. I really struggle with that, so that's something I'm really trying to improve. And DJ from Elite Gaming, you see him week in, week out using this strategy in the CWL, wrecking bases. It is amazing, and Toki does an amazing job here as well. Again, dragon in the CC. They were putting dragons in there all of the time, guys. All he needs is that poison spell. Obviously he has the queen in there for this one, so it really doesn't matter. Queen's going to lock on and take that out. Takes a massive kill squad. We've talked about this many times. Level 50 heroes are amazing. They really give you that extra damage at Town Hall 11. Utilize it. Plan to get a bit deeper into the base, take some bowlers. Look at what he took out there. He's created this massive path for his balloons to just circle right the way around the top of the base. They don't even have to worry about anything at the bottom there. Masses of defenses down, the Eagle Artillery a main one, and with the air defense all being at the top of the base, it means he can control the Lava Hounds around. Love the use of that rage and heal spell as the balloons clump together. Obviously I've explained that a ton ton of times in terms of using the haste spells on the outside on the perimeter, getting the balloons to clump together, and then from that you can then use their main spells to do massive work with the balloons. And as they get down to it, the haste spell actually helps to power some balloons over the final wizard tower, and that is it. 3 stars, done and dusted. Beautiful work by Toki. Again, I'm going to put the Discord link for you guys. Maxed Town Hall 9s and maxed Town Hall 10s we are recruiting at the moment here at Red Elite. We did indeed get a beautiful Town Hall 10 triple, which I'll show you right now, by MadEyeMood. The elf, you've seen him at Town Hall 11. Here he is beasting at Town Hall 10. Starts out with a nice queen walk and a nice entry point. Again, in many of my recent Town Hall 10 videos, I've talked about how key objectives, yes, are brilliant. CC and Queen are obviously very important, but he prioritizes 3 wizard towers here before bringing the Hog Riders in. Now, my favorite attack strategies at Town Hall 10 are the Hog Riders, Lava Loon, and now the Valkyries as well. Brilliant stuff. I've always been a fan of Hog Riders, though I feel they have a very wide selection of bases you can take out as long as you adapt them initial phases. So MadEye coming in here with that queen charge and doing fantastic, breaking up a lot of compartments with the queen. Again, doesn't have to go up towards the top near the Inferno Tower, wants to target that first with the Hog Riders though afterwards, because you do tend to have giant bombs around there. You can use your heals wisely. Once that next wizard tower goes down, here come the Hogs from 2 angles, just to make sure that we can track onto these other defenses correctly. We know they're going to merge together. There's no point in blasting them all into one defense. They have full health when you first put them in, so use that to your advantage where you can still get them to merge together. And again, we've talked about how you want your Hog Riders to track through the base, very similar to a Lava Loon. Think of this as a Lava Loon attack. That is why the Hog Riders came in from the north, to keep these Hog Riders tracking through the center and then using the heal spells wisely. Final one coming in over the next set of giant bombs. You don't always know where they are. I would have potentially predicted them next to the Inferno Towers, but great there by MadEye, able to get them heal spells where was needed. Obviously, if you have a scout attack, then you are good to go. You can really plan out where they need to be, and that wraps it up for that queen ability, not even used. So very, very impressive stuff. And let's move down to a couple of Town Hall 9 attacks before we wrap up the video. We'll keep it with Hog Riders because we can, basically. No other reason than that. Obviously, you've seen at Town Hall 9 a bunch of variety that can be used at the minute. Lava Loon, Witches, Dragons, so many. Valkyries as well coming into play. But we'll keep with the Hog Riders for this one. Mimo, our latest member here at Red Elite, starting here with a phenomenal Queen Walk. Wait until you see the value that he gets out of this. Really just needs the Hog Riders to finish off a few defenses, but comes in next to where the queen is. Again, I mentioned in that last replay how your key objectives can change based on the actual layout, but it does, you know, it does help to get that queen down. She and the CC tend to be the 2 main objectives for many of these attacks. So down the CC goes. Again, the queen is right out of range of defenses. Always nice if you can lure the CC. If you're coming in with Hog Riders, just pop one of them in just to lure it and pull it whilst the queen is in an area where there's no defenses. You just don't have to worry about things, but with that rage, you tend to be okay. Beautiful use of the wall breakers once the defenses were distracted to walk the queen right into this area, and just look at what we're going to be able to get. Just masses and masses of value. Pretty much the entire southern portion of the base is down from defenses anyway. That means that the Hog Riders just have to track along that top half of the base, which is kind of what you always want to do when you're taking out key objectives, when you're planning out where your Hog Riders want to go. It is all about, you know, minimizing the channel that they have to go down if you wish. Look at the heal spells from now. We can actually engross the entire section that the Hog Riders are going through, and it just means they're so much more effective as they come through here. You know, there's only so much, as you can see, from the air defense to the bomb tower, let's say, is as wide of a channel as the Hog Riders need to go down. The heal spell covers that entire section, so all of the Hog Riders will be in that heal. As they get to the final part, you can see just how effective this strategy was. Could have potentially saved that heal a little bit longer into that back compartment with all of them defenses, but as you can see, it really doesn't matter. Queen with the healers still, baby dragon wizards to clean up, plenty of Hog Riders. Just a beautiful, beautiful attack for you. And again, Town Hall 9s are some of the players we are currently recruiting. Let's do one more attack for you before we wrap up the video. I really wanted to bring you a little bit of variety here from Red Elite. I am hopefully going to start bringing a little bit more of a series in terms of summing up our wars, but I'll maybe bring that in a little bit later down the line. Really just wanted to focus that strategy because, again, I get asked so many times with BoWitch attacks and things like that, you know, how would you do this if there was a dragon in the CC? Or people just outright saying, oh, this wouldn't work, when in actual fact it does. You just have to alter how you do things. Poison spells, obviously, if you take 2 of them you can get it down, but just alter it. Take some troops that are going to be able to shoot up at the dragons, make sure your bowlers are protected whilst the dragon is shooting at them, but like I said, generally under rage it cannot even keep up with the bowlers, they just fly ahead. But anyway, you can see in this one again, we've started out with a fantastic kill squad, getting right the way in and taking out that eastern portion of the base, and from here the defenses are quite spread out. There's no real area where the Hog Riders are under any immediate danger, and because of that it allows the bowlers and the queen as well to just continue going. There's no area where they are going to be under immediate danger. The main thing is that the heal spells can't quite be used as compact as that previous one. It is more monitoring the attack, and when you see a giant bomb about to go off, get it in there very quickly, or obviously a scout attack. If you know where it is, you can do that beforehand. Ends up swagging one of them anyway. But that will wrap up the video for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys.